What's going on, guys? This is James from Toothless here again. So I'm going to be working on my car today. Yay, I know, it's awesome. So you see, what had happened was I kind of walked out here this morning to find my rain guards kind of sort of fell off. So I have to redo the adhesive tape on them, and I'm going to show you how I do it and the correct process on how that's done. Now, you might be asking, well, James, if you know the correct process, why didn't you do it the first time? And my answer is, I'm just going to blame the OEM adhesive tape, honestly. It probably wasn't the best quality, so I ordered some new, really adhesive good stuff. It's from 3M, and they make all kinds of good products. So I'm going to be using that today, and I'm going to show you guys how it's done. So here we go. Okay, so you basically just want to have all of your equipment here laid out for you. You have your tape, obviously. Here's what I'm using, the 3M. You need isopropyl alcohol as well. And then you need a microfiber towel and of course your rain guards. So you're basically just going to want to clean off everything as well as you can. Spray the rain guards down with some water and some soap, and then you can also go ahead and just use the rubbing alcohol as well. So here we go. Right, so spray them down and just make sure that they're nice and clean. Okay, so after it's sprayed off, you basically just want to go ahead and just wipe it down, just make sure everything's nice and dry on here, and then you use a rag and some isopropyl and just wipe it down again, make sure everything is clean, all of the contaminants are off of the plastic, and then at that point you just go ahead and you cut, or excuse me, you measure 1,000 times and then you cut once with the adhesion tape on the actual the rain guards themselves. And then at that point you want to make sure that the car is nice and cleaned off. You use the alcohol on the car as well, and you make sure all of the contaminants are off of that, and you should be good to go. So let's keep trucking. Okay, so now that the rain guards are clean with the alcohol, you are then going to want to just measure with the adhesive tape. You're going to want to just measure the length of the rain guards and use the tape on it. Try to be as precise as you can, because you cannot really lift this tape back up after it's down. So just go slow, and again, if you have to wipe off the surface, just make sure that it is nice and clean. And now after it's on there, just go ahead and just cut it off. Now at this point, just give it a nice firm press all the way down the length of the rain guard. Now you also want to try and get all of the air bubbles out of the tape as well. Just try and get them all out. Just have to squeegee them out, kind of. At this point, just go ahead and just measure the little sides of it as well, and you are good to go. And just repeat the process on each of the rain guards, and then we can go ahead and just put them on the car. I will see you guys in a bit. Okay, so now at this point you just basically want to go ahead and just wipe down the actual rubber molding that you're going to be applying your rain guards to, and just use some of the alcohol, scrub it down really well so it gets all of the contaminants off, and then after that we can just go ahead and apply the rain guards to the window. So here we go. So here's why you want to clean off the actual rubber molding prior to sticking on the rain guards, because all of this contaminant here would not help the bonding process. Okay, so after everything's all wiped down and it's clean, you're gonna want to just make sure that you do this right the first time, and you go really slow. You want to make sure that everything is aligned the way you want it, because it's not really advised to peel it back off after it's down. You can maybe get away with a small section of it, and if it's not actually forced down too hard, but you don't want to have that happen really. So just go back through and make sure that everything's nice and pressed down there. It also kind of helps if you warm up the material, or if you're out in the sun like I am, because that'll heat up the surface and help the glue adhere better. So I've actually left these out in the sun for maybe like 15 minutes now, and they're pretty warm, so that should definitely help. So with the backing on still, you just want to go ahead and try to eyeball it to where you want it, and just kind of get a good outline of it. You can also use like masking tape to help kind of mask off the areas. If that helps as well, that'll help you align it better. This is really hard doing it one-handed. Oh no. I would not recommend eating tape. No good. No bueno. Okay. At this point, you can kind of practice putting it on right, so everything lines up nice and neat. With the backing on, obviously. Line it up. I'm just going to practice putting it on there a couple times, just so that you kind of get the muscle memory of it, and you can eyeball it. Let's go back a little bit. And then you take a deep breath and you just go for it. So everything's still clean. You can give it a wipe down just once more if you want. That might ease. So if you want, you just give it a wipe down one more time just to make sure, and then just go ahead and just peel off the backing and you go for it. Okay, that was literally the worst time for my SD card to be full. So I already had like peeled off the backing and it said card full, so that's unfortunate. But anyways, as I was saying, you just practice a few times putting it on, and then you just gently apply it, and after it's applied, give it a nice firm application, I guess. A nice firm pressure, that's the word. And now that it's on there, that's that's not coming off. So at this point you can just put some masking tape over the edges of it. Like so, except imagine all the way across, obviously, and that'll help keep any other contaminants from getting on the adhesive tape while it's still not set and cured yet. So you can leave it like that just overnight and it should work fine. And at this point you repeat the process on all of the windows and you should be good to go. Okay guys, so after all of that hard, like painstaking labor, we have officially got the rain guards on, and I think they look pretty good. So let's have a look-see, shall we? Here we go. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed this little video. I had a lot of fun making it. As with all of my videos, I have fun with them. So yeah guys, you know the drill by now. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You make up a fifth one. And as always guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Make the ground shake.